work out 3 minus root 2 multiplied by 2 plus 3 root 2 divided by root 18 and give your answer in its simplest form. So if we start off by multiplying out the numerator, 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. 3 multiplied by 3 root 2. 3 by 3 is 9, and we just stick on the root 2. It's very similar to saying 3 multiplied by 3x. 3 by 3x would be 9x. 3 by 3 root 2 would be 9 root 2. Minus root 2 multiplied by 2 is going to be minus 2 root 2. And minus root 2 multiplied by 3 root 2. Minus by 3 is minus 3. And root 2 by root 2, we just stick them together. So get minus 3 root 2 root 2. Root 2 is going to give us 2. So root 2 multiplied by root 2 gives us 2. Because root x multiplied by root x will always give us x. So when we have two roots and the number inside the roots are the same, they just give us the number that's inside. So root 2 by root 2 is 2, and minus 3 by 2 is minus 6. So minus 3 root 2 gives us minus 6, because minus 3 multiplied by 2 gives us minus 6. Now 9 root 2 minus 2 root 2 will give us 7 root 2, because 9 minus 2 is 7. And we just bring down the 6 and the minus 6. And then 6 minus 6 will cancel out. So we're just left with 7 root 2 for our numerator. So 3 minus 2 root 2 multiplied by 2 plus 3 root 2 simplifies to 7 root 2. So we're going to put 7 root 2 in as our numerator and then bring down the root 18 as our denominator. So we can factorize root 18 to give us root 9 root 2, because 9 by 2 is 18. And 7 root 2 will just stay the same. And the square root of 9 is going to be 3. So this becomes 3 root 2. So we've got 7 root 2 as our numerator, 3 root 2 as our denominator. The root 2's can cancel, similar to if we had 7x divided by 3x. So we're left with 7 over 3 as our final answer. So this simplifies to 7 over 3. Work out 6 plus root 3 multiplied by 6 minus root 3 divided by root 33. Give your answer in its simplest form. So I'm going to start out by multiplying out the numerator. 6 multiplied by 6 gives me 36. 6 multiplied by minus root 3 gives me minus 6 root 3. So we just stick them together. Root 3 multiplied by 6 gives me 6 root 3. Again, we just stick them together. And then root 3 multiplied by minus root 3 is going to give me minus 3. So just like if we had root 3 multiplied by root 3, it will give us 3. Root minus 3 multiplied by root 3 will give us minus 3. So that's where that minus 3 comes from there. Root 3 multiplied by minus root 3 gives us minus 3. Okay, so this is our numerator, and we just bring down the root 33 as our denominator. There's nothing to do with that just yet. So now we notice that we have minus 6 root 3 and plus 6 root 3. So they're going to cancel out. Same way minus 6x plus 6x would cancel out. We're going to bring down the 36 and the minus 3. 36 minus 3 is going to be 33 over root 33. And if we factorize the 33, breaking it down to be root 33 times root 33, because root 33 times root 33 will give us 33, then we will see that we'd have a common factor above and below of root 33 that we can cancel out, leaving us with root 33 over 1, which is just going to be root 33. So this will simplify to just root 33.